Thank you for joining us. Welcome to LumioseStation.
Yo! Hello, LumioseStation! Your competitive Wi-Fi battling conductor PKSparkxx, the pinnacle of Mario LPs, is here again on Monday with another competitive X and Y Wi-Fi battle for you. Last week, on Wednesday at 8 a.m., I wake up to Twitter being blown up because Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire has been announced. Now, I already know you guys are going to be like, PK, you don't like 3rd gen, you must feel salty. Yeah. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Any shots that everyone was taking at me has already been taken at episode 2, season 2 of the Prism Podcast. So go back there and check that out. You can just hear everything. Everybody grilling me about how I was wrong and how I didn't want the remakes. I didn't think they was going to make the remakes. So definitely check that out. It's right there for you guys to just gawk at and laugh at and poke fun at me because clearly I was wrong here. So, in celebration of Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire being confirmed, I am using a 3rd gen inspired team, and I even have Blaziken. Now, don't worry, this team does not have any Megas, okay? So, don't get butthurt, don't get excited, and besides, just look at the team. He has a Latias, he has a Salamence, he has a Swampert, he has a Mawile. So he has the power to deal with a Blaziken if necessary, so there's no worries. My opponent, John 2, who I believe that I actually uploaded a battle with before, is taken off of Twitter. This battle went back and forth, and it was so decent. It really came down to the wire. You guys won't even know who's going to win until the very last seconds. I do have something to say about the end of this battle, which you're going to hear in my post commentary. So with that all said and done, without further ado, let's get into today's battle. The battle begins with my Starburster Swampert and his Swampert, Starburster Swallow and his Swampert. I went for U-turn. I decided to lead with Starburst because I thought that was going to be my best opportunity just for half his team. A U-turn would hit him hard. So I went for that, and if nothing worse, I could have set up Protect and set up my Toxic Orb. I go for the U-turn, get a little bit of damage off for the Swampert, and that reveals that the Swampert is leftovers. He uses Stealth Watch while I make the U-turn switch into my Sceptile. Me making an obvious play, which is really good to do at the beginning of every battle, is to go for a Giga Drain. Now he goes into his Gardevoir here, and I'm like, okay, well, I know he knows I'm gonna, oh wait, yeah, my fault. I knew he knew I was gonna make the obvious switch, so I go on to my Substitute. Now if I hear, because I'm behind the cell, there's no reason for me to switch it, I'm gonna go for my Giga Drain. This is max special attack. It's timid, max special attack, life orb boosted Giga Drain, and it only did that much to a Gardevoir. Even if it was especially bulky, it should have done a lot more. It should have done more. At this point, I am sure that this Gardevoir is assault vested. I'm like, okay, cause I was sort of Mawile. I knew Mawile was gonna be his Mega. So I went for the Leafy anyway, because I thought that he might think I'm gonna switch out. And if he doesn't, then at this point I wasn't sure if he was gonna be assault vested or not. But when he switched out here, that pretty much confirmed that I was he was assault vested. I'm sorry, he is assault vested instead of being choice bet because he switched up his moves from Psychic to Moonblast. I guess expecting me to go out into my Latias, but no, I wasn't making that battle play immediately. So right now I go to my Meta Bee, which is my best best defense typing wise against this Gardevoir, while he actually makes a hard switch out as well, and you know he went out into his Salamence. Now I already know that Metagross can take one shot at Salamence. Metagross can one shot a Salamence with an Ice Punch. I know that I can also do a Fire Blast unless he's like inexplicably specially invested. There you go. Inexplicably specially invested. Oh my god, I can't speak. In any case, I live the Fire Blast and I one shot it with the Ice Punch, and that is a quick death. 6-0 in my favor. You know, is it 5? No, 6-0 against the Salamence. So right now, the Swampert comes out. I go for the Zen Headbutt because I'm like, okay, I don't really want to switch out here. I do have max speed, so I might outspeed if he's not speeding us or anything like that. I'm already off my air balloon, so I'm already, what, over, I think, 1/3 my HP was there. So I'm like, let me just do damage. Maybe I can get the flinch. I don't get the flinch, and he does take me out with an Earthquake. So I got a little bit of damage off of the Swampert. That's not bad. Woo! So right now, I go back out in the base tile because right now, I saw this as a really good opportunity for me to just throw my life away. No, we're not having a moment. But anyway, I am going to go for Giga Drain here because I want to get some damage off of something, and I figured, you know, worst case scenario, he'll just go into a Sceptile and I'll just, you know, get damage off from that. Because I am life force booster. I just want some HP back because I'm kind of weak right now, and I have plans for this Sceptile in the future. I go for Giga Drain and it did so much. And I'm like, what the heck? Wow! Even resisted, that did half damage to a Sceptile. So I am packing Hidden Power Ice, and Hidden Power Ice is going to be more than enough to take out the Sceptile, definitely, because seeing as how much Giga Drain did, even if it stabbed, it was still resisted. Hidden Power Ice is ×2, so yeah, definitely some big damage right there. So he goes down into his Latias, and I'm like, why would he just go into Latias? That's so weird. So I'm going to go in, like, I guess he was assuming I was hitting Power Ice, and that made me think, I went for Leech Seed, trying to get my HP off, and he went for Side Shock. And, you know, that sucks right there. So I go into my Starburst, and I'm like, okay, this is the perfect opportunity for me to just protect, see what he's going to do. Worst case scenario, he goes for Calm Mind. But I already have a contingency plan for that, so don't worry about that. I go for Protect, because I figured that he might Calm Mind, or Side Shock, or Dragon Pulse, or Draco Meteor, whatever he might want to do. He goes out and makes a hard switch out into his Maywild to get the Intimidate drop while I went for Protect. But in either case, my initial plan worked, and I go for the, I get the Toxic Orb boost. So now my Guts is activated. So I make the hard switch out here because I don't really want to risk getting hit by a Sucker Punch early. I go into my physical wall, my Unagi the Swampert. He Mega Evolves into his Mega Maywild, which I have no problem with because Mega Maywild, even though it is an offensive monster and it can run an onslaught on anybody's entire team, I still know how to deal with it. So I really did get lucky right here when he missed the play right, because that would have did big damage to my Unagi, even if I am specially defensive, like, you know, Impish, max defense, max HP, it still would have did a huge chunk because play rough from a Mega Maywild, that's power. He goes out into his own Swampert, while I'm like, okay, I'm going to go for Earthquake here. Worst case scenario, he goes out into his Latias to get predicted Earthquake, and I'll just Toxic it. So he goes down to his own Swampert, which I'm assuming is a physical wall at this point, because just seeing how the damage did. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to go for Toxic here. Maybe he's not running Toxic Swampert as well. And, you know, I didn't want to risk using Protect to see what he's going to do. So I go for Toxic, and sure enough, he is Toxic as well. So at this point, it pretty much comes down to a Toxic Wall. Yes, there's not much else to do. These are our physical walls. We don't have anything to really switch out to. The prediction game, while it could be played, is a little too risky on both sides. Now, we both have pretty much the same moveset except for one move. I have Protect, while he decided to go off a Waterfall. So I'm going to be able to stall out a little bit, which I thought would be a great idea. And I kind of wasn't predicting right here at the second, because it was just like, it's kind of just like, you know, just me. So I don't know. I just really wanted to switch out here. So I'm decided to stay in here. We're both taking toxic damage at this point. And now, don't you just love this music? But anyway, I go for Protect, and the Protect music. Wow. The Protect is going to allow me to just, I thought, allow me to stall him out with Toxic. But clearly it's not going to happen. If I had just gone for an Earthquake, then I would have taken out the Swampert this turn, but I over-predicted or whatever. I don't know why he went for Waterfall. Maybe he was hoping to win a speed tie. But my thing is, I actually put in six speed IVs into this into Swampert speed, just in case something like this would have happened. I like having that little edge. So anyway, I forgot. I just noticed. I'm like, okay, what else can I do? I noticed that I never set up my Stealth Rock. So I do what I should have done a long time ago and set up my Stealth Rocks. The Waterfall does big damage being neutral and all, but I still think that Earthquake would have done more because it was neutral as well, but maybe he was hoping to outspeed and flinch me. But like I said, I do have 6 speed IVs into the speed of my Unagi. So with that said, I'm taking down to 11 HP while he was taken down lower due to my Earthquake, and he goes down. Finally, the Star Wars over. No more Toxic. Now, I have a little bit of an advantage here because I get to see what he's going to go out into. Because I already know my Swampert's pretty much dead meat. So he goes out into his Gardevoir here, which I said earlier, I'm pretty sure at this point is Assault Vested. So he goes for Moonblast, and I'm like, okay, I'm just going to try and go for Earthquake. I mean, why not? What else should I do at this point? Let's just do some physical damage and take this bastard out. So he goes out for the Gardevoir, goes to the Moonblast, and takes out my Swampert. I'm like, okay, Starburst, go. Let's see. I should have counted just to be sure, but I'm like, let's see if a U-turn from a Guts boosted max attack Jolly Swallow can take out a Gardevoir. It does with U-turn, and that's awesome because now that's another wall that I was afraid of being gone. And he goes out into his and now I can send out my Latias without fear. So he sends out his own Latias, and I nicknamed my thing Red Angel because it's supposed to contrast my Blue Angel, my Latias. Shut up, train! But anyway, Here's something special. He goes to Dragon Pulse. I am running Weakness Policy Latias. My Red Angel gets a special attack boost, and now I am going to show John 2 a real Dragon Pulse. I'm firing my laser! And that takes out the Latias. Now, he tweeted at me. Here's something special. He was also running a Weakness Policy Latias. Interesting, right? So now, right here, this is a really crucial moment of the game. I only have 2 Pokemon left, Latias and Blaziken. He has Mawile. Now, I thought that he was going to go for Sucker Punch here, so let me just go for the Recover. But anyway, instead, he decided to go for Play Rough. Now, I figured I could just go for Side Shock and just do big damage to this thing, but no. Oh, actually, no, I have 3 Pokemon left. I apologize. But when he decided to go for Play Rough, that was a really pro move right there. And now I'm like, okay, let me do some big damage real quick. I know he's going to go for Sucker Punch, so let me go for Quick Attack. And because I am faster, I'm going to move before the Sucker Punch, and it's not going to work. So then he goes for Quick Attack, and what is it? I go for Quick Attack, Sucker Punch fails, and I have 2 more attacks left if I take no more damage with my Starburst. I go for Quick Attack yet again, because I think he's going to try to go for Sucker Punch, or whatever. So I go for Quick Attack, and he goes for Swords Dance. Now right here, I am getting worried. This is a big problem. Right now, if he's bulking up, which is a really good move. So I decided to go here. I'm like, okay, he's going to go for bulk up again. Let's do as much damage as possible and hope that we are giving Blaziken the best case scenario to take out this Mawile. I go for Brave Bird. I wasn't able to get a crit. If I did, that would have been a dead Mawile. But the Brave Bird gets boosted will is enough. The recoil is going to be enough to take out my Swallow. But his mistake, he went for Iron Head. I don't know why he went for Iron Head. I would have just bulked up again because I was a dead Swallow no matter what due to Toxic Orb. But yes, Flare Blitz is going to be enough. He doesn't even attempt Sucker Punch. Why, I don't know, because he already revealed his moveset. Sucker Punch, Play Rough, Iron Head, and Swords Dance. But he did not even attempt Sucker Punch. And that's going to allow me to get the game with my Blaziken, who, even though he's an Uber, only came in at the last second against a Mega Mawile. So I don't want to hear nothing in the comment section below. Oh, you're bringing an Uber. You're bringing it. Calm down. First of all, I don't play by tiers. Second of all, Speed Boost Blaziken really isn't that overpowered unless properly set up, which a Mawile can be devastating if properly set up. So, I mean, he still had the stuff to take me out. His Swampert could have walled me. His Latias walled Blaziken, Salamence walled Blaziken type-wise. So, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear anything in the comments about how Blaziken is overpowered. Mega Blaziken, I'll give you. Mega Blaziken is a threat. This Blaziken is fine. But in any case, let me get back to my state in hand. The thing I want to say at the end, if he had gone for another Swords Dance, Sucker Punch would have guaranteed him the knockout on my Blaziken. I calced it. It would have done a minimum of 107 damage. This is assuming that he is max HP. I'm sorry, max attack. Because +4 Sucker Punch would have done 107, and that would have destroyed my Blaziken. He could have had the game, but for some reason he decided to go for Iron Head. I guess maybe assuming I would go for a Quick Attack again, and he really wanted to get, like, I don't know. I really don't know, because in any case, he wouldn't have died. He wouldn't have died. He could have been bulked up some more. Swallow would have went down. He would have had a guaranteed win. So that was just like the only mistake John 2 made in this battle. But otherwise, it was a fantastic battle. 3rd Gen represents. Now, I actually picked a few Pokemon that I thought were good. Now, granted, there are Gardevoir, and granted, there's Mega Manectric, and there are a few others. I went with the 3 starters to represent them. I chose 1 Legendary, I chose 1 Pseudo, and I chose the Bird Pokemon of 3rd Gen. I thought it was a really well-rounded way to represent Hoenn in this video. I want to thank you all for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button if we can get this to 1,000 likes. Next week's battle will be a double battle, and I don't think, if you guys don't want a double battle, let me know in the comment section below what kind of battle you guys want. I mean, seriously, I'm here for you. Now, I know you guys like double battles, so the first time we did it, it skyrocketed. I could definitely do more double battles if you guys want more double battles. Or if you don't, just let me know what you want in the comment section below, and I'll do my best to bring the type of battle you want. You want a free-for-all, you want a triple battle, you want a rotation battle, you want a monotype battle, you guys remember monotype? Yeah. You want a region battle, anything like that. Let me know. Comment section below. Otherwise, I want to thank you all for watching. Hope to see you guys around my channel sometime soon. Don't forget to check out the other stops here on LumioseStation. We have so much. We have Pokemon Scrabble with by Shady Penguin. We have Free for All Saturdays by the Heated Mo. We have Let's Plays by the King. Oh, Pokemon Ash Gray is amazing. If you guys aren't watching Ash Gray, go check out Ash Gray. That thing is amazing. What else? What else? We have all these Let's Plays, and we have Wi-Fi battles. Into the Darkness by JU2 Gamer. Num Nexus. I don't know if I should be telling you guys this or not, but he's going to be changing up his series in a little bit, so you might want to keep an eye on Dining with Nexus. But anyway, that's enough promo. Thank you all for watching. Stay hot, guys. And I'll see y'all next time.